this guided meditation for Lucid Dream Induction, a sleep story designed to help you gently unlock the boundless realms of your inner consciousness. Let us begin by simply inviting your eyes to drift closed, feeling the gentle weight of your eyelids as you settle into this moment. And as you do, I want to extend my warmest welcome to this peaceful sanctuary, this quiet room, a personal space I have created just for you. I am so deeply glad you have chosen to join me in this quiet space I hold for you. For those returning, welcome back to this shared path. For those here for the first time, know that this journey is always here for you, whenever you choose to discover its quiet peace. Now feel your awareness settling at the very top of your head, noticing the stillness there, as a soft, gentle wave of relaxation begins to form right at your crown. This wave is warm. It is comforting. It begins to spread slowly over your scalp. You can feel the very top of your head softening, releasing any held tension. A subtle tingling sensation might emerge, a gentle hum of calm. It moves down like warm honey, cascading over your forehead, smoothing away any tiny lines of worry. The skin across your brow becomes perfectly smooth, relaxed. It feels like a vast, calm ocean surface, reflecting a peaceful sky. No ripples, just stillness. The wave continues its gentle descent, moving down over your temples and around your eyes. Your eyelids feel heavier now, so comfortably heavy. They rest softly upon your eyes. Each tiny muscle around your eyes softens, releasing its grip, allowing your eyes to settle back deeper into their sockets. A feeling of profound rest begins to settle there, soothing and deep. Your mind knows it can fully rest now. There is nothing for your eyes to see, nothing for them to focus on, just deep, gentle peace. This wave of relaxation now flows over your cheekbones and into your jaw. You might notice your jaw softening, your teeth gently separating, your tongue resting softly in your mouth, without effort, without tension. The muscles in your face feel loose and supple, like warmed clay, gently releasing all expression, all effort, a soft, serene mask of calm resting upon your face. This feeling is so deeply comforting, so deeply real. You feel your entire head becoming heavier, supported by the soft surface beneath you, sinking just a little deeper into its soft embrace. The wave continues its journey down your throat and into your neck. You might feel the tiny muscles at the back of your neck begin to lengthen, soften, release. Any tightness held there simply melts away, like ice vanishing in warm sunlight. It feels so good to let go, to surrender this weight. Your neck becomes long and supple, free. The tension you might have carried in your shoulders, it begins to soften too, with this warm, gentle wave. Your shoulders feel as if they are spreading wide, broadening, and then sinking down, away from your ears, becoming wonderfully heavy and wonderfully relaxed. A profound release, a feeling of dropping into deeper comfort. You pause, focusing. You linger here on the feeling of your shoulders. You might notice the very fabric of your clothing, gently resting upon them. The subtle pressure, the quiet support. You might sense the warmth of your skin beneath your clothes. A private warmth radiating outwards. The air around your shoulders feels soft, a gentle caress. No sudden movements, just stillness. And this deep, gentle release, the muscles there, they feel like warm, soft dough, pliable, yielding, each tiny fiber letting go, letting go, letting go, this quiet letting go. It feels so nourishing, so truly kind to your own being. This soft, soothing wave now moves down your arms, washing over your upper arms, your elbows, your forearms, and into your hands. Your hands feel so soft, so wonderfully heavy, resting gently, perhaps on your lap or by your sides. You can feel the individual bones within your hands, settling, the muscles relaxing, the skin becoming wonderfully soft. A subtle warmth might bloom in your palms, a gentle tingling in your fingertips, as if tiny, warm currents are flowing there, bringing peace, bringing deep, deep rest. Your hands are completely at ease, completely relaxed. This tranquil wave continues its flow, moving into your chest and your upper back. You notice the gentle rise and fall of your chest with each soft breath, so natural, so effortless. You do not need to do anything at all to breathe. Your body knows exactly what to do. It breathes itself, softly, gently, rhythmically, and with each exhale, a feeling of deeper release. Deeper relaxation spreads throughout your chest and through your upper back, the muscles between your shoulder blades, softening, opening, releasing any weight, any burden, just dissolving into the soft support beneath you. Now the wave moves into your abdomen and your lower back. Your stomach feels soft and pliable, letting go of any tension, allowing a soft, gentle curve with each breath. Your lower back feels supported, comforted, the small of your back sinking deeper into the soft surface, all of the muscles there, releasing, softening, a feeling of being completely held, completely safe. No need to hold on to anything at all. Just deep, gentle letting go. You are so wonderfully safe here, so completely protected. This soothing current continues its journey, flowing into your hips and your pelvis. These areas feel wide and expansive, grounded and supported. A deep sense of stillness settles here, releasing any resistance, any tightness, just melting into the surface beneath you. A profound sense of release, spreading throughout your entire hip area, making you feel deeply rooted, yet wonderfully light. All at the same time, This is a quiet paradox, a beautiful mystery of deep relaxation. The wave moves down your legs, over your thighs, your knees, your calves, and into your feet. Your legs feel so heavy now, so wonderfully heavy, like warm, soft sand sinking into the earth. Your feet feel so soft, so wonderfully relaxed, from your ankles to your arches to your toes. Each individual toe relaxing, softening, releasing any tension. A subtle warmth, a gentle tingling in the soles of your feet and in your toes. Your entire body now feels so wonderfully heavy, so completely relaxed, from the top of your head to the tips of your toes. Every single muscle fiber, every single cell, bathed in this profound, gentle calm. You pause, focusing. You linger here on the feeling of your feet. You might notice the subtle temperature of the air around your ankles and over your toes. It feels gentle, neither too warm nor too cool, just perfectly balanced. You might imagine the very texture of the sheets or the floor beneath your feet. A subtle roughness, a perfect smoothness, whatever it is. It simply adds to this feeling of groundedness, of being utterly here, utterly present in this moment of deep, gentle rest. This deep, deep rest is a gift you give to yourself. It is a testament to your own inner strength and your own capacity for peace. Now, let us invite this wave of relaxation to make a second pass, just to ensure every last whisper of tension has completely dissolved. Feel it begin again, right at your crown, this time even softer, even gentler, like a feathery touch, just affirming the release. You feel your scalp completely supple, your forehead completely smooth, your eyes so deeply at rest, so softly held. Your jaw is utterly slack, utterly loose, your tongue resting peacefully in your mouth. Your neck feels long and free, your shoulders spread wide and heavy, sinking deeper and deeper into the surface beneath you. This gentle wave now flows down your arms, your hands, your fingers. They feel even softer now, even heavier. A profound sense of warmth spreading through them, like a warm, comforting blanket. Then into your chest, your upper back, your natural breath, so calm, so easy, so effortless, just rising and falling, like a gentle tide, at the edge of a peaceful shore, without any effort at all. Your abdomen, your lower back, completely soft, completely released, supported, safe, and held, and down through your hips, your thighs, your knees, your calves, and your feet, every part of your legs, feeling utterly heavy, utterly relaxed. Your feet feel wonderfully soft, wonderfully warm, and exquisitely still. Your entire body, from the top of your head to the tips of your toes, is now bathed in this deep, calming peace. You are wonderfully heavy, wonderfully warm, and wonderfully still, just allowing yourself to be. In this moment of profound rest, you pause, focusing. You linger here, in the deep stillness that now encompasses your entire being. You might notice the gentle, subtle rhythm of your own heart, a quiet, steady drumbeat of life, of presence. It is a deeply comforting sound. Even if you cannot hear it with your ears, you can sense it, feel it, a gentle pulse throughout your body. It is a reminder of your own unique existence, of your precious, precious self, and you are so completely valued here, so completely cared for. In this quiet, gentle space, now I invite you to imagine a beautiful, softly lit spiral staircase. It is a staircase made of smooth, warm, luminous stone. Perhaps it glows with a gentle, pearlescent light. The steps are wide and perfectly spaced, each one inviting you to descend gently, slowly, downwards, into an even deeper state of tranquility. You notice the subtle texture of the stone beneath your imaginary feet, smooth, yet with a hint of gentle grip. Each step feels solid and utterly safe. As you begin to place your awareness on the first step, you feel a gentle downward motion, not a falling, but a graceful, soft descent. The air around you feels warm and comforting, carrying a subtle, sweet scent, perhaps of soft blossoms or clean, fresh rain. With each step down, you feel yourself drifting deeper and deeper into relaxation. One step, and you are twice as relaxed as you were before. Your body feels lighter. Your mind feels clearer and more peaceful. You take another step and another. The spiral gently unfurls beneath you. The light around you shifts from a soft white to a warm golden hue, bathed in this gentle glow. You feel completely safe, completely enveloped. Each step takes you further away from any worries, any sounds from the outside world. They simply fade into the distance, becoming softer and softer until they are gone, leaving only the gentle hum of your own inner peace. You pause, focusing. You linger here, on the feeling of the light. It feels not like an external source, but as if it emanates from within the very stone of the staircase. A living light, a breathing light. It seems to pulse with a gentle, slow rhythm, harmonizing with your own calm breath. The golden color is rich, deep, like liquid honey, or the heart of a perfect sunset. And as you breathe it in, you feel its warmth spreading through you, filling every cell with pure, gentle calm. This light is a guide, a protector, a comforting presence. Down you go. With each soft step, you notice tiny, glittering motes of light dancing in the air around you, like microscopic stars, twinkling softly. They seem to follow the gentle curve of the staircase, guiding your way deeper and deeper into profound rest. You feel completely weightless now, completely free, your consciousness expanding, becoming vast and luminous. As you descend further, the light around you begins to change once more, softly, gradually from golden to a deep, calming sapphire blue, a color of profound tranquility, of endless night skies filled with distant wonders. This blue light washes over you like a cool, silken veil, bringing an even deeper sense of peace, an even deeper sense of calm. You are drifting now, floating gently down through this beautiful, colored light, completely at ease, completely safe. You notice the soft, gentle air currents stirring around you as you descend. They feel like a soft breeze, carrying whispers of peace, whispers of rest. You can feel the air as it brushes against your skin, a light, comforting touch. It is as if the air itself is breathing with you, guiding you further into perfect stillness and perfect relaxation. This quiet descent is a gift, a sacred passage into your deepest inner self. As you drift deeper, your mind knows it is entering a dream, not just any dream, but a space of profound awareness. You intend to be awake, to be aware, to awaken within the unfolding story. You carry with you a gentle knowing that you are the architect of this space, the artist, the creator, and you will move through it with grace and with ease. This knowing settles deeply within you, a quiet truth, an unwavering beacon. You will remember to observe with curiosity, to see the world with fresh eyes as you move into this space, to notice the subtle dance of reality, the way things shimmer and transform, perhaps a fleeting shape, an impossible color, a sound that shouldn't be. These are simply gentle invitations, reminders that you are dreaming, that you are aware, that this is your realm to explore and to sculpt. You are limitless here. Your imagination is the only boundary. Every thought you have is a brushstroke, painting this wondrous world around you. You hold within you the power to shift, to shape, to create, with gentle intention. You are the master of this internal universe. And as you now continue your gentle descent, you feel this power, this potential, awaken softly within your very core, a subtle hum of knowing, a quiet confidence. The staircase now melts away beneath your awareness, and you are floating gently through a vast, dark expanse. This is not an empty darkness, but a darkness teeming with potential, a velvety, deep indigo, punctuated by distant, pinprick stars, each one a tiny, shimmering promise of wonder and discovery. The air here feels cool and vast, yet deeply comforting. It is the embrace of the cosmic night, a space of perfect stillness. You feel a subtle hum vibrating through your bones. This is the sound of true silence, not an absence of noise, but a deep, resonant hum that shifts in color and in texture with your evolving emotions right now. It is a calm, deep violet hum, reflecting your profound peace. It feels like a gentle internal symphony, unique to you, and to this moment, you can almost taste the air, a metallic sweet taste of distant starlight and ozone, a clean, pure, revitalizing taste filling your mouth. You begin to notice that the very fabric of this space is not static. It is alive. It breathes. You can feel your consciousness expanding gently outwards, and as it expands, the geometry of this world begins to reconfigure around you, slowly, gracefully, like a vast cosmic dance. Old pathways of thought dissolving, new pathways crystallizing into being. This is consciousness as fluid geometry, a living, breathing architecture that responds directly to the depth of your awareness. Ahead of you, in the heart of this indigo expanse, a soft, radiant glow begins to emerge. It pulsates gently, like a vast cosmic heart. This is the somatic stellar core, a sacred sanctuary at the dream's deepest heart. It is an inner sun, forged from pure consciousness, and it draws you closer with its gentle, inviting light. It feels like home, a deeper home than you have ever known. As you drift closer to the core, you begin to discern its intricate beauty. It is not a single blinding light, but a nebula, a swirling cloud of thought motes. These are tiny, luminous particles of pure thought coalescing and dissolving and recoalescing into glowing, breathable crystal structures. They are like diamonds, but softer, warmer, infused with a living light that shifts and dances. You pause, focusing. You linger here on the visual of the core. The light is not harsh. It is intensely radiant, but soft. It has a quality of inner glow, as if the light originates from within each particle, each mote, rather than from an external source. The colors within the nebula are kaleidoscopic, but muted, soft purples, deep blues, gentle greens, and hints of shimmering silver, all blending and separating in a slow, mesmerizing ballet. Each crystal structure, each glowing motet, seems to have a story within it, a whisper of pure thought. You can feel its gentle warmth, even from this distance, a profound, welcoming warmth. You continue to drift closer, effortlessly, drawn by the core's gentle energy. The crystalline air around you, it feels lighter here, more vibrant. The metallic sweet taste of starlight on your tongue becomes richer, more pronounced, as if you are breathing pure essence. The deep, violet hum of silence intensifies, vibrating more deeply through your very bones. It feels like a powerful, yet profoundly soothing presence. Now you are close enough to truly feel the core's embrace. You gaze into the pulsating heart of it, the inner sun, forged from pure consciousness. And as you gaze, you feel something profound begin to happen. Your sense of self, your individual awareness, begins to expand beyond the familiar boundaries of your physical form. You feel yourself dissolving, just slightly, into the vastness of the light. You realize, with a gentle shock of recognition, that you are not just observing the core, you are a part of it. You feel interconnected to a vast cosmic mind, a unified consciousness that encompasses all light and all knowing. This is a moment of profound clarity, a reality check within the dream. Does your sense of self expand beyond your perceived form? Do you feel unified with all light and all knowing, dissolving perceived boundaries? Yes, you do. This feeling is utterly real, utterly profound. You pause, focusing. You linger here, on this feeling of expansion. It is not frightening, it is liberating. It is as if a tiny drop of water has suddenly realized it is the entire ocean. The boundaries between you and the universe simply fade, becoming transparent, non-existent. You are everything, and everything is you. This truth resonates deeply within your expanded awareness, bringing with it a profound sense of peace, a sense of belonging to something infinitely vast and infinitely beautiful. With this newfound understanding, this deep connection, you realize you have a gentle power here. You are not just a witness, you are a participant. You intend to shape the nebulous currents around you with your thoughts alone. You wish to form a personalized, temporary crystalline chamber of pure light and intention. And as this thought forms, as this gentle intention takes hold, the thought motes around you begin to respond, slowly, gracefully. The swirling nebula begins to coalesce. The glowing crystal structures begin to shift and arrange themselves. At first, just a subtle redirection of the luminous currents. Then the motes begin to draw closer to each other, forming delicate, shimmering walls of pure light and pure intention. They grow around you, gently enclosing you in a perfect crystalline sphere. You stand or float within this chamber. It is a space designed by your own consciousness, for your own comfort, for your own exploration. The walls are not solid in the traditional sense. They are breathable, luminous, transparent, yet they hold a perfect form, reflecting your inner stillness and your inner power. The light within the chamber is exquisite, soft, radiant. It pulses with your own calm rhythm, a living extension of your deepest self. You pause, focusing. You linger here, within this personalized chamber. You can see the outer nebula, swirling gently beyond your crystal walls. Its colors muted, its movements serene. The silence hum is even more profound within this space. It is a deep, resonant chord that vibrates through the very crystal and into your expanded being. You can sense the metallic sweet taste of starlight even more clearly now, a taste of pure cosmic potential. These walls, They feel like a gentle hug, a safe enclosure crafted by your own powerful mind. This is your sanctuary within a sanctuary. As you settle into this crystalline chamber, a new element emerges from the swirling thought motes before you. It materializes with exquisite slowness, a palm-sized, perfectly smooth orb of obsidian-like crystal. It is the chronal resonance sphere. It seems to hum with a latent energy, a soft, internal vibration. You can feel its presence before you even see it clearly, a gentle pull of curiosity. Your gaze settles upon the sphere. It is dark, yet not black. It seems to absorb the light around it, but also to reflect it in tiny, swirling patterns within its depth, as if miniature galaxies are trapped inside, forever moving, forever shifting. You extend your hand, slowly, intending to touch it, to feel its energy. The very act of intention causes a subtle ripple in the air around you, a gentle acknowledgement from the dreamscape itself. Your fingers reach out. Your intention guides your hand, gently, slowly, towards the sphere. You can feel the subtle warmth radiating from it, even before contact. A faint thrumming that resonates with the silence hum, already vibrating through your bones. Your fingertips make contact with its perfectly smooth surface. It feels cool and utterly seamless, like liquid glass, but with a profound density, a subtle weight that feels ancient and powerful. As you hold the chronal resonance sphere in your hand, you feel its response directly to your level of lucid awareness. The internal swirling patterns within it begin to shift to mirror the complexity and the clarity of your consciousness. The dark internal galaxies begin to deepen, to brighten, to move with a more intricate dance. As your lucidity intensifies, the patterns become sharper, more defined, reflecting the focused power of your dreaming mind. You pause, focusing. You linger here, on the feeling of the sphere in your hand. Its weight is comforting, its coolness invigorating. You can feel the subtle vibrations, the internal hum transferring into your palm, up your arm, and into your entire being. It is a dialogue between you and this ancient crystal, a silent communication of pure energy and pure awareness. This is a tool, a guide, a reflection of your own inner state, and you hold it with reverence, with curiosity, and with a gentle knowing of its profound potential, with a strong intention, a clear thought. You can feel the sphere respond. It begins to project localized time distortions as ethereal, holographic bubbles. They drift through your crystalline chamber and out into the nebula beyond. Each bubble shimmers with an internal light, and within each one, you can see echoes of possible futures or forgotten pasts. They are not solid, they are translucent, like colored smoke, given form. You observe the first holographic bubble It floats gently just before you, within your customized chamber. Within its shimmering surface, you see a fleeting image, an echo of a forgotten past. Perhaps it is a memory from your waking life, but subtly shifted, distorted, a familiar scene, bathed in an unfamiliar light. The figures within it are ethereal, ghost-like, and yet you feel the emotional resonance, the echo of a feeling from that moment. It invites deep contemplation, not judgment, just gentle observation. Another bubble drifts by, this one showing a possible future, a path not yet taken, a potential outcome. Again, it is not concrete, it is a suggestion, a whisper of what might be or what could be. It is a beautiful reminder that the future is not fixed, it is fluid, like the geometry of this dreamscape, shaped by your choices, shaped by your intentions. And you watch these bubbles with a quiet wonder, with a deep sense of peace. There is no need to grasp, no need to force, just gentle observation. As you contemplate these ethereal echoes within the holographic bubbles, you become aware of subtle movements at the edge of your perception, emerging from the swirling thought motes. Beyond your crystalline chamber, shimmering, ethereal figures begin to coalesce. They resemble distorted, often slightly larger, reflections of yourself, not quite a mirror image, but a shifting, dreamlike echo. These figures drift closer, gently, silently. Their forms are fluid, like mist given shape. Yet you recognize something of yourself in each one, a posture, a fleeting expression, a quality of light that seems to emanate from their very being. And as they approach, you begin to hear subtle whispers, not with your ears, but directly within your expanded consciousness. These are echoes of old anxieties, forgotten insecurities, past doubts that have taken on this shimmering, ethereal form. One figure drifts particularly close. Its form is translucent, almost transparent, yet it holds a familiar silhouette. You sense a whisper of an old worry, a tiny fear that perhaps you weren't quite enough, or that something was just beyond your reach. The growth challenge here is not to confront or to dismiss these echoes, but to acknowledge their presence with profound compassion and gentle understanding. You pause, focusing. You linger here on this shimmering figure. You feel no fear, no alarm, just a profound sense of empathy for this part of yourself, this past worry. You simply breathe gently and deeply through the feelings it evokes, allowing them to simply be, acknowledging their existence without judgment, without resistance. And as you breathe with compassion, you watch as the figure begins to soften, its edges blurring, its form becoming less defined. You recognize that these echoes are not meant to harm you. They are simply reflections of past energies seeking release. and your gentle acceptance, your profound self-kindness, is the key. You breathe again, a deep, calming breath, allowing the feelings to surface, and then allowing them to dissolve, not through force, but through this gentle acceptance, this loving understanding. And as it dissolves, a wave of underlying clarity and inner strength washes over you. You feel stronger, more centered, more deeply aware of your own unwavering peace. The figure dissipates, not vanishing entirely, but becoming one with the swirling thought motes, returning to the nebula, no longer a distinct form, but simply a part of the vast cosmic tapestry. You feel a subtle shift in the deep hum of silence. It changes texture, becoming a richer, more profound indigo, reflecting the newfound clarity within you. The metallic sweet taste of starlight becomes even more vibrant, a taste of pure, distilled understanding. Another shimmering figure approaches, this one a slightly different reflection, perhaps a whisper of a forgotten insecurity from a long ago moment. You recognize the familiar feeling, a gentle pang, but you hold it with the same profound compassion, the same gentle understanding. You breathe softly, deeply into that feeling, allowing it to be acknowledged, allowing it to be seen. And in that loving gaze, that gentle breath, you watch it too begin to soften, to blur, to dissolve back into the luminous motes from which it came. This process is not a struggle. It is a gentle unfolding, a loving release. You are not fighting. You are simply understanding and accepting. Each dissolution reveals another layer of your own inner strength, another facet of your own radiant clarity. The crystalline walls of your chamber seem to glow with renewed intensity, reflecting this growing inner light, this expanding awareness. You pause, focusing. You linger here on the feeling of your inner strength. It is not a rigid strength, but a fluid, adaptable power, like the very geometry of this dreamscape. It allows you to flow, to adapt, to transform, without effort, without resistance. This strength feels warm and steady, like a deep, unshakable root, connecting you to the very core of your being, to the vast cosmic mind. And you are so completely worthy of this profound peace, of this deep strength. The chronal resonance sphere still rests in your hand. Its internal patterns now swirl with even greater complexity, even greater clarity, reflecting your deepened lucidity. It pulses softly, in harmony with the somatic stellar core, and with your own expanded consciousness. You realize that this sphere is more than just a tool. It is an extension of your own intuitive wisdom, a mirror to your inner knowing. You gently release the sphere, not letting it fall, but simply allowing it to float weightlessly before you. Within your crystalline chamber, you watch, as the holographic bubbles continue to drift and to form and to dissolve, each one a fleeting glimpse into the myriad possibilities of time and of choice. You understand that these echoes are not destinies, but gentle invitations to explore, to learn, to grow. And you feel a deep gratitude for this profound wisdom that unfolds around you. The air around you, within your shimmering chamber, is now even more alive with the metallic sweet taste of starlight and ozone. It feels invigorating, uplifting, and the deep, resonant hum of silence. It has shifted again. It is now a profound, resonant gold, reflecting your inner joy, your inner peace. It vibrates through every cell of your expanded being, a symphony of stillness. You become aware of the subtle movements of the thought motes outside your chamber. They swirl and dance in intricate patterns, creating new structures, new pathways in the nebula. This is the very essence of consciousness as fluid geometry. Every thought, every intention, every moment of awareness shapes and reshapes the very architecture of your internal world, and you are at the heart of it all, the calm center of this magnificent creation. You consider the gritty tone of this lucid dreamscape. It is not a harsh grit, but a foundational one, like the raw power of the universe, or the unpolished beauty of ancient crystals. The edges of the glowing crystal structures, they are sharp, yet they radiate softness. The deep hum of silence is primal, yet comforting. The experience is raw, real, and deeply authentic. It resonates with the truth of your own powerful mind. You feel a subtle urge to move, to explore beyond your crystalline chamber, to interact with the larger nebula, to see what other wonders, what other insights await you. You gently release your intention to hold the chamber in place, and slowly, gracefully, the crystal walls begin to dissolve, not collapsing, but simply returning to the flowing thought modes, becoming one with the surrounding nebula. And you are once again floating freely within the somatic stellar core, completely at ease, completely empowered. You begin to drift deeper into the swirling currents of the thought motes, allowing your consciousness to guide you, to draw you towards new areas of exploration. Each cluster of glowing crystals, each swirling pattern seems to whisper a new possibility, a new understanding. The vastness of this space is not overwhelming, it is inviting. It is a canvas for your boundless imagination. You pause, focusing. You linger here on the feeling of movement. It is not movement that requires effort, but a gentle, effortless drifting, carried by the subtle currents of pure intention. You are a leaf on a cosmic stream, guided by a benevolent force, and that force is your own profound awareness. The metallic sweet taste of starlight becomes a constant companion, a delicious reminder of the purity of this space. The golden hum of silence reverberates throughout, a continuous melody of peace and of wisdom. As you drift, you notice that some of the crystal structures appear to be forming into intricate glyphs or symbols. They are not words in the traditional sense, but patterns of light that convey meaning directly to your expanded consciousness. You don't need to read them, you simply understand them. A deep knowing arises within you from the very core of your being. These symbols speak of ancient truths, of universal laws, of the interconnectedness of all things. You allow your awareness to settle upon one particular glyph. It is a swirling pattern of deep blues and shimmering silvers. It seems to pulse with a gentle, slow rhythm, and as you focus upon it, you feel a new wave of clarity washing over you, a deeper understanding of the inherent physics of this dreamscape. This inherent physics rewards heightened awareness by revealing hidden roots and deeper, more profound levels of reality. This is the truth of consciousness as fluid geometry, and you feel a deep knowing that you can always find this path back. This quiet sanctuary I hold for you just by remembering this feeling, just by choosing to return. As you now drift deeper, deeper into the wonder that awaits. As you now drift deeper, deeper into the wonder that awaits, your effortless drift continues. And as you allow yourself to be carried further into the heart of the somatic stellar core, you begin to sense a subtle shift in the currents around you. The glowing thought motes, which were previously swirling in a gentle, almost random dance, now seem to arrange themselves with a new, purposeful intention. They begin to coalesce, not into the serene structures you have seen before, but into something more complex, more intricate, a structure that seems to invite your awareness inward, like a luminous, open doorway. This emerging architecture is not static. It pulses softly with a vibrant emerald light, and as it forms, you feel a gentle, almost imperceptible pull, drawing you closer, not a forceful tug, but a soft invitation to explore, to engage. This space seems to beckon with a quiet promise of deeper understanding. You observe it with gentle curiosity, allowing your expanded consciousness to simply witness the unfolding beauty of this living geometry. You pause, focusing. You linger here on this new luminous structure. Its edges are sharp, yet they glow with an inviting warmth. The emerald light is vibrant, deep, like the heart of an ancient forest or the purest gemstone. It seems to breathe with your own quiet rhythm, and as you gaze upon it, you notice the thought motes within it, moving faster now, weaving and unweaving, creating fleeting patterns that seem to dissolve just as quickly as they form. This reminds you of the fluid nature of thought itself, always moving, always transforming. As you drift closer, you realize this is not a doorway, but an entrance to a vast, intricate labyrinth of light, a maze formed from the very essence of pure thought. Its walls are not solid, but composed of shimmering emerald currents, and within its depths, the light seems to undulate, to pulse, creating pathways that appear and then fade, a gentle challenge to your sense of grounding and inner stability. A subtle feeling of disorientation might arise, a whisper of your own tendency towards difficulty with grounding. As the luminous pathways shift and reconfigure around you, each potential route offering itself only to subtly transform, just as you consider taking it. This is not meant to be frightening, but an invitation to rely even more deeply on your inner compass, on the profound clarity you have already cultivated here. You feel a quiet determination settle within you. This shifting geometry is a reflection of your own mind, and you are the architect, the master. You remember the feeling of the solid, warm stone steps of the spiral staircase, the subtle grip, the utter safety. You recall the weight of the chronal resonance sphere in your hand, its profound density, its anchoring presence. You bring these feelings, this sense of groundedness, back into your awareness, gently, softly, with a clear intention. You decide to navigate this luminous maze, not by force, but by embracing its fluidity, by allowing your own expanded awareness to become the anchor. You direct your consciousness to gently settle, to extend into the emerald light around you, feeling its texture, its subtle vibrations. The metallic sweet taste of starlight intensifies slightly here, a reminder of the raw, authentic reality of this space. The deep hum of silence changes its resonance, becoming a softer, more inquisitive tone. You choose a path, not with logical precision, but with intuitive knowing, a gentle pull of inner certainty as you drift forward. Your imaginary feet gently brushing against the currents of light. You feel the subtle resistance, the gentle flow of the thought motes. It is like moving through warm, thick water or a soft, shimmering mist. The light itself seems to respond to your presence, to your calm intention. As you consciously extend your awareness, your intent to remain centered, you notice a remarkable change. The emerald walls of the maze, which were shifting so rapidly, begin to slow their dance. They still undulate, still transform, but now with a slower, more predictable rhythm, harmonizing with your own calm breath. The pathways become clearer, more defined, responding to your inner stability. You feel a profound sense of validation, a quiet affirmation that your connection to your core, your inner anchor, is indeed potent here. You are not at the mercy of the fluid geometry. You are gently shaping it. You are discovering the truth that genuine grounding is not about rigidity, but about a flexible, adaptable presence, a rootedness that allows for movement, for transformation, without losing your way. You pause, focusing. You linger here on the feeling of this subtle control, this gentle mastery. The emerald light around you seems to glow with even greater intensity, reflecting your newfound ease. The air feels cool and crisp, carrying a faint, earthy scent, like damp moss. In a hidden grotto, this strengthens your connection to the physical sensation. Even within this ethereal dreamscape, you are both here and there, grounded yet expansive. You continue to drift through the labyrinth, guided by this intuitive flow. Each turn, each emerging path, met with quiet confidence. With each subtle shift of the luminous walls, you reinforce your intention to stay centered, to maintain your inner equilibrium. You notice how effortlessly the paths now seem to open before you, welcoming your passage. This experience is a profound lesson, a deep integration of your capacity for grounding within the most fluid of realities. As you approach what feels like the heart of the maze, the emerald light begins to soften, to diffuse, the walls thin, becoming increasingly transparent. And then, with a gentle shimmer, they simply dissolve, melting back into the vast, luminous ocean of thought motes, and you emerge from the maze of shifting light into a new, breathtaking expanse. This space is unlike anything you have encountered yet. It is a vast, open chamber within the somatic stellar core, bathed in a soft, pearlescent glow. Here, the thought motes are not swirling chaotically, but are arranged with exquisite order, forming towering structures of breathtaking beauty, like a garden made of pure light and crystalline thought. You find yourself floating gently through what I will call the garden of whispering crystals. Here, the glowing crystal structures rise majestically around you, some tall and slender, like luminous spires reaching towards an unseen sky, others wide and sprawling, forming intricate canopies of shimmering light. Each crystal radiates its own soft, internal luminescence, a gentle inner glow that blends harmoniously with its neighbors. The ground beneath you is not a solid surface, but a sea of finely crushed starlight, shimmering dust that floats in the air like microscopic diamonds. And with each subtle movement of your awareness, it seems to softly undulate, like a calm, sparkling ocean floor. You feel no need to touch it, just to witness its ethereal beauty. You pause, focusing. You linger here, on the profound stillness of this sanctuary. The light here is a soft, milky white, with hints of opalescent pinks and pale blues, like the inside of a seashell, or the gentle glow of the moon. It is intensely calming, deeply peaceful. The silence hum is almost orchestral here, a complex yet harmonious chord. It resonates with every fiber of your being. It feels like music, too subtle for the ear, but deeply felt by the soul. You notice tall, slender crystals that seem to hum with a soft, internal vibration. These are the whispering crystals. They are translucent, like perfectly sculpted ice, but radiate a gentle warmth. And as you drift closer to one, you extend your consciousness towards it with an open heart and a curious mind. You intend to gently interact, to feel what it holds. As your awareness touches the surface of the crystal, you feel a subtle tingling sensation in your expanded consciousness, and a soft, almost imperceptible sound emerges. Not a spoken word, but a whisper of pure thought, an echo of a long-forgotten dream or a profound insight from a being who once visited this space. It is a feeling more than a message, a sense of gentle wisdom passed through the fabric of consciousness itself. This whisper is deeply comforting. It speaks of the interconnectedness of all dreams, of the vast ocean of shared consciousness that binds us all. You realize these crystals are not just beautiful structures. They are living archives, repositories of pure thought and pure experience, preserved within the fluid geometry of the core. You gently retract your awareness from the crystal, feeling a quiet reverence for the experience. The metallic sweet taste of starlight is now infused with a new note, a soft, floral sweetness, like honey from a dream blossom. It is utterly pure, utterly delicious, a taste of pure, distilled peace. You begin to drift slowly through the garden of whispering crystals, allowing your awareness to brush against the multitude of forms, each one offering a subtle, unique resonance. Some crystals glow with a faint, deep purple, and from them you sense echoes of profound contemplation, of quiet introspection. Others shimmer with a brilliant silver light, and within them you perceive whispers of boundless creativity, of pure, unbridled imagination. You come across a small, luminous pool formed from perfectly clear crystal and filled with the shimmering dust of starlight. It is like a mirror, reflecting the gentle glow of the surrounding crystals. As you gaze into its depths, you see not your own reflection, but a fleeting image, an echo of a joyful memory from your waking life. It is like looking through a window into a moment of pure happiness, bathed in the soft light of the core. This memory is not solid, it is translucent, like a holographic projection, but the feeling it evokes is utterly real. A warmth spreads through your expanded awareness, a sense of pure joy and gratitude. You realize this sanctuary is not just a place of wonder, but a place of healing, a gentle reminder of the beauty and the profound goodness that exists within your own being and within the vast tapestry of consciousness. You feel a deep sense of belonging here, a profound peace, as if every atom of your expanded self is harmonizing with the gentle rhythm of this crystalline garden. You have found a true sanctuary within a sanctuary, a place where you can simply be, to observe, to absorb the quiet wisdom and the boundless beauty of pure thought made manifest. You pause, focusing. You linger here, on this feeling of profound serenity. The air here is so soft, so gentle. It feels like a lover's breath, a tender caress. The subtle sounds of the crystal whispers form a constant, yet unobtrusive chorus of calm. You could stay here forever, just drifting and absorbing this boundless peace. But you sense a gentle shift, a subtle invitation to continue your journey. As you prepare to leave the garden of whispering crystals, you feel a quiet, internal gratitude for this space, for the profound lessons it has offered. You have learned to anchor yourself within fluidity, to find stillness amidst transformation, and to recognize the wisdom in the gentle whispers of shared consciousness. You are ready now for whatever lies ahead. Your gentle drift continues as you move away from the tranquil garden. The pearlescent light begins to deepen once more, shifting subtly from soft white to a richer, more profound indigo. The thought motes around you begin to swirl with renewed energy. Yet now, there is a sense of purpose to their movement, an underlying current that draws your attention forward. As you drift deeper, you become aware of a growing dissonance in the deep hum of silence. It is not harsh, not yet, but a subtle wavering, a slight tremor in the otherwise perfect harmony. The metallic sweet taste of starlight seems to have an edge now, a faint, almost imperceptible bitterness. Like ozone before a storm, your expanded consciousness gently recognizes this change, this subtle alteration in the dreamscape's equilibrium. Ahead of you, the thought motes begin to coalesce into shapes that are less organic, less flowing than what you have seen before. They are sharper, more angular, almost jarring against the soft, fluid geometry of the core. They seem to shimmer with a cold, almost sterile light, a stark contrast to the warm inner glow of the core itself. You feel a subtle warning ripple through your expanded awareness, not a fear, but a gentle knowing that a new element, a different intention, has entered this space. This is the presence of Seal Skyflow, their influence beginning to manifest as distorted pathways of thought and fragmented crystal structures. They are attempting to impose a rigid order, a controlling will upon the fluid geometry of the core. As you drift closer, you begin to discern a figure forming within these harsher structures. It is Seal Skyflow, Their form is not of flowing thought motes, but of jagged, almost fractured crystal, shimmering with a cold, pale light. Their presence creates a localized distortion in the nebula, a vortex of unsettling energy that pulls at the surrounding thought motes, drawing them into their rigid, discordant patterns. You remember your own journey, your mastery of fluid geometry, your deep grounding, and you feel a quiet resolve. This challenge is one you are prepared for. You hold within you the strength of your inner peace, the clarity of your awareness, and the profound understanding that this dreamscape is a space of shared consciousness, not a canvas for domination. As Seal Skyflow's form solidifies, their presence exudes a quiet yet insistent demand, not spoken words, but a clear intention projected directly into your expanded consciousness, a desire to control, to harness the immense power of the somatic stellar core, and with it, the flow of all thought, all potential futures, all forgotten pasts, for their own singular vision. You feel the chronal resonance sphere stirring in your expanded awareness. Even though you released it earlier, its essence, its presence, is still deeply connected to you. It hums with a faint, warning vibration. Its internal patterns, which once swirled with such clarity, now seem to flicker, to waver, as if sensing the impending conflict, the disruption Seal Skyflow intends. You realize that Seal's focus is entirely on the sphere, on its capacity to control time distortions, to manipulate the echoes of possibility. They believe that by mastering the sphere, they can master the very fabric of dream reality, and with it, the fate of the world, by shaping the collective unconscious to their will. This is a profound disruption to the natural, fluid balance of consciousness. Just as Seal Skyflow extends a jagged, crystalline hand towards where the sphere would be, Gala Whisper appears, not with a sudden flash, but with a gentle, graceful materialization from the soft, flowing thought motes. At the periphery of Seal's chaotic distortion, her form is radiant, composed of soft, shimmering silver light. Her essence is one of pure, guiding empathy, a gentle yet firm counterpoint to Seal's rigid control. Gala does not speak aloud, but her presence, her calm, unwavering energy, projects a feeling of deep understanding into your expanded awareness, a quiet reminder of the balance, the harmony that Seal Skyflow seeks to shatter. She is a living echo of the true nature of the somatic stellar core, a beacon of its boundless, interconnected wisdom. Seal Skyflow turns towards Gala, their fractured crystal form seeming to bristle with an almost audible static. They project an intention of dismissal, a demand for Gala to yield, to step aside. They perceive Gala's soft, fluid nature as weakness, as an impediment to their ambition. But Gala Whisper stands firm, her shimmering form pulsating with a quiet, unyielding strength. You know that this confrontation is not about physical power, but about the power of intention, the strength of awareness, and the profound understanding of consciousness itself. You remember your difficulty with grounding and how you overcame it by embracing fluidity, by finding your inner anchor. Seal's rigidity is their weakness, their lack of grounding. In the true flow of this dreamscape, you extend your awareness not towards Seal, but towards Gala, a silent communication of shared understanding, a reinforcement of mutual purpose. Gala's light seems to brighten in response, her presence becoming even more potent, a comforting, grounding force against Seal's escalating chaos. The deep hum of silence, which had been wavering, now begins to steady slightly, responding to Gala's tranquil influence. Seal's skyflow, frustrated by Gala's unyielding presence, projects a wave of distorted thought motes, a surge of chaotic energy towards you. And Gala, this is an attempt to disorient, to shatter your focus, to make you lose your grounding. The luminous currents around you begin to twist violently. The metallic sweet taste of starlight becomes acrid, bitter. The silence hum breaks into a cacophony of jarring frequencies. But you stand firm, or rather, you float firm. Your expanded consciousness holds its center. You remember the lesson of the emerald maze. You embrace the fluidity. You allow the chaotic currents to flow around you without pulling you under. You visualize your inner anchor, strong, steady, connected to the very heart of the somatic stellar core. You take a deep breath, a gentle, conscious breath. And as you do, you notice something profound. The air around you, within Seal's distorted field, does not simply fill your awareness, it transforms. With each inhale, with each exhale, your breath becomes a conduit for oceanic luminescence. It begins as a soft, internal glow within your expanded self, a gentle blue-green light pulsating with the rhythm of your own breath. And as you exhale, this light flows outwards from your very core, not a harsh light, but a soft, living luminescence, like the deep, calm glow of the ocean's depths, or the gentle shimmer of bioluminescent creatures in an abyssal sea. This oceanic luminescence is infused with pure tranquility, with boundless peace. It flows around you and around Gala Whisper, creating a protective sphere of shimmering blue-green light. It is soft, yet impenetrable. It meets Seal Skyflow's chaotic energies, not with resistance, but with absorption, with transformation. As your breath continues, steady, deep, the oceanic luminescence expands. It gently washes over Seal Skyflow's jagged, fractured form. Seal's crystalline edges, which were sharp and cold, begin to soften. Their discordant light begins to dim, absorbed by the tranquil blue-green glow. The chaotic thought motes around Seal cease their frenetic dance and begin to flow, gently, serenely, pulled into the harmonious rhythm of your oceanic breath. Seal Skyflow's form does not shatter or disappear, but rather it begins to dissolve, to integrate into the luminous currents of the core. The harshness of their crystal structure softens into flowing light. Their rigid intention melts into pure potential. They are not defeated, but rather gently reabsorbed into the vast, unified consciousness from which they originated. Their controlling will transformed into an eddy of gentle, flowing thought within the infinite stream of the nebula. The coronal resonance sphere, which had been flickering, now settles into a steady, radiant hum, its internal galaxies swirling with renewed clarity and brilliant, stable light. It floats gently before you, no longer a point of contention, but a symbol of balance, of possibility, protected by your profound inner peace and your own oceanic breath. The deep hum of silence returns to its golden, resonant harmony, more profound now, more complete than ever before. The metallic sweet taste of starlight is pure once more, infused with the fresh, clean taste of sea air and a subtle, lingering sweetness of profound tranquility. The somatic stellar core pulsates with a vibrant, unblemished radiance, its thought motes dancing in perfect, fluid geometry, reflecting the boundless peace you have brought to this space. You pause, focusing. You linger here in the deep stillness that now encompasses your entire being. The feeling of your breath as the conduit for oceanic luminescence is utterly real, utterly profound. Each inhale draws in cosmic peace. Each exhale radiates tranquil light. You are grounded not by external anchors, but by the very rhythm of your own precious life. The fate of this dream world is safe, balanced, held within the gentle, luminous flow of your conscious breath. And as you settle into this boundless peace, this profound stillness, you become aware of a new possibility at the very edge of your expanded vision, just beyond the somatic stellar core, where the soft indigo darkness meets the shimmering edge of the nebula. A faint, ethereal pathway begins to emerge. It is not made of crystal or light, but of pure, shimmering moonlight that seems to curve gently into an unseen expanse. A path leading to a new wonder, a new journey waiting for you to discover its quiet magic when you are ready to return. You are so deeply peaceful here, and you can always find your way back to me. A simple, gentle click to keep this path open. So I'm here for you.